All right, now it's time for us to review our newspapers. And this morning, we are certainly starting off with First News. Now, on the front page of First News, we have Osun gubernatorial elections. It will record worst vote buying situation. They are saying here that Osun gubernatorial elections will record worst vote buying. Now, at the top of the paper, there are several other stories here as well. Now, we have swoop on terrorists, bandits, wipe them out, Buhari orders military. VP slot, APC postpones official unveiling of Shetima as opposition mounts. Do you think that they are probably going to change their mind?
I don't know if they will. I don't know if they still can even.
At this point, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So they haven't done the official unveiling. Opposition has been mounted here and there. Of course, this is as regards the Muslim ticket. I never sought Buhari's permission to resign from APC, says Osinbajo. Says my purported resignation letter in circulation is fake, so disregard any letter you see. This story I'll take last. Muslim ticket will divide Nigeria, ex-SGF Babacha Lawal insists. IPOB to British envoy. Cancel Southeast visit. There's a plot to assassinate you. I heard yesterday that there's something called kidnapping insurance. I was at a gathering yesterday, and I heard that when some people were talking about the fact that when they want to bring in expatriates to come work in the country, they have to pay kidnapping insurance just in case they get kidnapped. That they'll use it for the ransom.
Oh, I didn't know about that.
I didn't know about that as well.
Yeah, I mean, every now and then, you hear, Western nations put out messages, talking about places that are safe to visit. On the continent, and every now and then you might hear that Nigeria is one of those places that might not be very, very safe to visit. So it's not necessarily shocking, but I'd never.
It's just more sad.
Yeah.
Okay, we have here 2023 Muslim Christian presidency hasn't helped Nigeria, says Oshiomhole. Impeachment: Oyo deputy governor loses as court throws out suit. Tweeted by the ECOWAS court declares federal government's action unlawful. Of course, we took that during the news. The Diaspora Group asks UN to save Yoruba race from terrorists ravaging territories. Strike. ASU President Lambasts Ngige accuses him of abusing colleagues. 2022 WAFCON Super Falcons beat Cameroon to qualify for semi-final Peak World Cup ticket. That's good news for the Falcons. 2023 Kwankwaso picks Bishop Idahosa as running mate. I did not see this coming.
I didn't either. I didn't either, but he's also not very popular. I'm not even sure if I know.
Feb Idahosa. Bishop Idahosa. I don't know which of the Idahosas.
I don't think it's
Feb, right?
No, it's not Feb.
Okay. So I don't know which of the Bishop Idahosas this is, but I'm sure we'll find out as we proceed. If you'd like to find out, get the details. And the final story here, defilement. Baba Ijesha took his acting too far, says judge. Jails him 16 years over sexual assault of minor. This story broke yesterday, and I don't know if we'll be taking it during the entertainment segment, but it's an actor who is sued basically for defiling a minor, princess's daughter in court. And there's been several reactions. Of course, a lot of people are saying this might serve as a deterrent. Now, it's important to know that the 16 years are running concurrently, so he will not be in prison for 16 years at a stretch. It may come up to about 5 or 6. I think he had 2 counts, and on the 2 counts, cumulatively, it came up to 16 years. So he won't be there up to 16 years. Maybe 5 or 6, I don't know, by the time they do the math. But yeah.
All right, best of luck to him. I'm sure this comes up later, as part of our conversation. So we will, of course, delve deeper into Baba Ijesha, and his travels.
All right, that sounds like a book, Travels of Baba Ijesha.
Yeah, sounds like a nice novel. All right, let's move away from the first news. Let's see what we can find on Daily Trust this morning. It says here, federal government, British High Commission, mom as IPOB warns envoy to stay off Southeast. Group says High Commissioner is an Igbo hater. Warning shows depth of insecurity and attempt to embarrass federal government, says Dons. And also INEC staff injured as gunmen attack registration center in Enugu. Asokoro, Maitama property owners highest debtors of Nigeria, of Abuja, 29 billion naira ground rent. I'm not sure what that is about. In sports, Super Falcons edge Cameroon to qualify for 2023 World Cup. Sexual assault, Nollywood actor Baba Ijesha jailed 16 years. And also on the Daily Trust this morning, 48 terrorists killed, 3,858 surrendered in 2 weeks in the Northeast, says Defense Headquarters. And also, 23 million young Nigerians unfit for job market, says ITF.
That's sad.
Yes, controversy rages over Nigeria's rising debts, appetite for Euro bonds. It's also in the news this morning. You can also see a picture of the executive director of Treasury and International Banking for UBA, and Tony Enubelu and other people, of course, on the Daily Trust this morning. Also, quick update: 376 days. Bethel Baptist High School. The children have been in captivity for a year and 11 days now.
Wow, that's wild. Okay, let's move on to Uganda and have a look at what the Daily Monitor is saying this morning. 1 killed in mock polls, guild suspended, I beg your pardon. 1 killed in mock polls, guild suspended. And we also have jobs on the right of the paper, opportunities at Right Health. Of course, there are opportunities. If you're looking for job opportunities, please do well to look at the jobs corner. Interestingly, we just took a story here in Nigeria that talked about how a lot of young people are unemployable. But if you consider yourself employable in Uganda, these are some of the places you can apply to. Half of Karamoja starving, says new government report. Economy, Uganda's middle income status claim false, and this is by the World Bank. And we can see here, flip-flop, KCCA plans to return vendors on the street. And my final story this morning, Muslim constitution amended amid protests. There are new rules. If you'd like to find out what these new rules are, get yourself a copy of the Daily Monitor in Uganda.
And now moving on to Kenya this morning, the Daily Nation in Kenya. Daily Trust, Daily Monitor, Daily Nation. Now, let's see what we can find. Decision 2022, rival formations seeking to control both houses and counties. Battle for parliament. It's a quick map there. You can see, or table rather, you can see there, with the two contestants in the Kenyan elections. William Ruto's UDA is fielding National Assembly candidates in 261 of the 290 constituencies countrywide, against Raila Odinga's 181 for ODM and Uhuru Kenyatta's 178 for Jubilee. Analysis by Coalition reveals that Azimio then leads the pack with 567 candidates for National Assembly versus 366 for Kenya Kwanza. Interesting there. You can find more of those on the Daily Nation this morning. Also, who's to blame for this mess? And that's, I guess, in sports this morning. It says also on pages 3, 42 and 43, Ferdinand Omayanla was last evening racing against time to get to the US for the World Athletics Championships in Oregon after a visa hitch. Who led Africa's fastest man this year and the world's third fastest in a 100 meters sprint down? Who's to blame? You can find more of that on the Daily Nation this morning. We can also find here relief as Uhuru steps in to halt floor price rise. Also, loans issued against cars and livestock surge. They increased by 15%, indicating sustained financial pressure on households. And also inside, it says the 12th Higher Education Careers and Skills Expo is going on today and tomorrow rather. You can find more details on the Daily Nation this morning. I think these are the big ones that we can share with you at this time.